The lies people tell themselves are going to become the lies they tell to you. Let me repeat that. The lies people tell themselves are going to become the lies they tell to you. Somebody doesn't know what love is. Somebody doesn't know what true love is. And they think that love is allowing you to live in their home. But they don't have to treat you right. They don't have to do anything for you. It's just allowing you to live there is love, and that's enough. Then they're going to tell you they love you, and they're gonna confuse you because you're gonna be like, you're talking to me like you hate me, but you tell me you love me. And you say that you know that you love me, and I should know that you love me too because you're letting me live in your house. But I don't feel loved. I don't feel cared for. It's not because they're lying to you. It's because they believe what they're saying. The lies they tell themselves are the lies that they are going to tell you. If somebody looks at themselves and thinks, there's nothing that I could ever do that would be wrong, then if they wrong you, they're going to think you're crazy. They're going to say, no way. I didn't do anything wrong. I never do anything wrong. You're manipulating me. You're projecting. I don't do things wrong. I'm always right. Da, 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 da. It's not your fault. It's not like even that you're doing something that crazy. I will say that it's not their fault, but it is their fault because we're all in control over the things that we allow ourselves to believe. But they're not tricking you on purpose. They're tricking themselves. They lied to themselves first, and that's why they're confusing you. They're confused themselves. It's not personal. The lies, I'm going to say it again. The lies that they tell themselves are the lies that they're going to tell you. Okay? So the next time somebody says things to you, like, say somebody has a complex where they feel like they have to be the prettiest person or else they don't hold any value. And don't get me wrong, like most people are so subconscious, they don't even know that they think these things, but people do have complexes like that. So then they see you and they call you ugly or something. It's not that you're ugly, but it's that nobody's allowed to be prettier than them because they see themselves as the best. And so since they're telling themselves that, everyone is ugly. Do you get what I'm saying? Of course there are people who are ugly, but usually it's because their personality is ugly. And if you're truly a good person, the kind of person who would get along with me in my videos, go watch my other videos, then you'll know, then you are a beautiful person. Because, like, did you know Cleopatra was not conventionally beautiful at all, but her personality was so magnetic that people fell in love with her. And she's not the only one. A lot of people have been like that. You ever heard of like cute ugly, or what is it called? Like things like that. Like personality changes things. The better of a personality you have, the more attractive you are. And the better of a personality you have, the more you want to take care of yourself. The more you take care of yourself and your body, the more attractive you are. It all shows. So whatever's going on internally always shows externally. Got a little sidetracked there, but just keep that in mind. And while we're on that note, if somebody tells you that you're putting too much work into your body, it's because they told themselves not to put work into their body. That's not your fault. If somebody says that you going to the gym 3 to 5 days a week is overkill, it's because they think that they're not capable of doing that. And so that somebody who does that is overkilling it, especially if you're somebody who they witnessed you change in front of their eyes. Because people get very stuck to the lies they tell themselves. Whatever they believe, whatever mentality they are choosing to live by is something that they can remain trapped in for their entire life. Some people never change. Yes, people can change, but some people never do. Because it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. And again, if you vibe with me, you know exactly what kind of effort I am talking about. It takes a lot of work to become somebody who you see as worthy, because from a very young age, we are taught to devalue ourselves in so many ways. And that's why we lie to ourselves in the first place. We're trying to make ourselves feel better, feel more comfortable, feel okay staying small, feel okay staying the same, because it's easier. And we're told that leopards don't change their spots, but you're not a fucking leopard. And we're not talking about your physical appearance. You can be whatever you want to be. You can change anything you want to change. And if you want to change your physical appearance, there is so much plastic surgery, like all of that. Dye your hair. You can wear color contacts. You can there's literally surgeries to change your gender, okay? Leopards change their spots in this world, in this day and age at least. And all the leopards on my page have changed their spots over and over again. So if that's not you, get out of here. I'm just kidding. You can stick around if you want. Maybe this is your first time changing. Or maybe you're just a skeptic. Either way, once you hear something enough, you start to believe it. Which is why those who lie to themselves believe their lies, because those lies are repeated every day. You're gonna believe the things you hear every day. You're gonna believe the things you think every day, even if it's subconscious. Do you know how many thoughts you have that are subconscious? How many feelings you have subconscious? How conscious do you think you are? I have put a lot of effort into being conscious of my actions, my thoughts, my emotions, and still, I am moved and motivated by these subconscious desires and feelings that I don't even know where they come from. It's almost impossible to become somebody who is fully no, it is impossible to become someone who's fully conscious. The deeper you go into yourself, the more you realize that you're never going to get to the bottom of that pool. You're endless. And those who are shallow just aren't willing to look. The lies they tell themselves are the lies they'll tell you. Another way people do that is projection. I once had a friend who, she didn't get along with my other friend. These were two friends in high school. And one time she called her a basic bitch or something, or said that she dressed basic to her face. And the friend that she told that she dressed basic was all upset and insecure. Years later, I reconnected with this friend and she had matured. She had reflected on herself, and she told me the reason she called our other friend basic was because she was so scared that she was basic. And since she felt like our other friend was prettier than her, she called her basic to make her feel better about herself, because she wanted to be she wanted so badly to not be basic. And so she told this friend that she was basic. Projection. The lies we tell ourselves are the lies we tell others. Think about it. Let us sink in. What lies have you told? What lies do you tell other people? I tell lies all the time. Everyone does. Everything is just a perspective. What is truth anyways? You decide what the truth is. But today's truth can become tomorrow's lie. I love him so much. 2 weeks later, do you still love him after he broke your heart? No, you don't. So, did you lie? Did you change? Is it a lie if you said you still love him? Is it a lie if you said you never did because you feel like you didn't deserve to? What if you realize one day, after fully believing that you did love someone, years later, you realize that wasn't real love, because now I've experienced real love. That wasn't love. So was it a lie? You were lying to yourself? Or was it the truth because you believed it at that time? What is the truth? What is a lie? It all comes down to, who do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? Turning into like a sphinx here, like with little riddles, but it really is all objective. So the next time people try to tell you who you are, first remember that they're probably projecting, and they don't know you as well as you know yourself. And just because they know who you used to be doesn't mean they know who you are now, because we can change in an instant. We could change anything. Let's see, what do I want to change? Starting from now on, I take my dog on a walk around the block every night. I'm a different person now. Guess what? I changed. And do you know how that butterfly effect affects everything? Think about it. I start walking around the block. Not only is it helping me think, giving me time to think at night, but it's also going to help me be in the environment around my neighbors. I might foster relationships with these neighbors. I might meet people. I might become friends. I might meet people who help me get a career I really wanted. Like, I could do anything. You never know what one little change is going to create. One day, because of that one change I just decided to make right now, I'm going to be a different person. And who knows how it will change me. That's the mystery and the beauty of it. We can change at any point in time, and you never know how that change is going to affect things. Maybe that change was too simple for you. Maybe you want to change something bigger. What do you want to change? You want to be a morning person, but you sleep in all the time and you can't wake up? No. Tell yourself this. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. Did you believe it? Did you believe it? Say it again. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. I get up in the mornings. Why do I wake up at 7 a.m. every day? Because I'm a morning person. Why am I a morning person? Because it energizes me. Because it makes me more productive. Like, I don't know if you want to be a morning person. Maybe you do. But there was studies done that sometimes the best affirmations don't work, because as soon as you say, I wake up at 7 a.m. every day, there's another little voice that pipes in and says, no, you don't. That's a lie.